Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. Today I wanted to talk about an Indian stock. And this has been a continuous demand that I don't talk much about Indian stocks here. And I've been talking too much about international macroeconomic situations and things that would affect macroeconomics. So my brother has been all the time saying that I should pick up some of my favorite Indian stocks and talk about it. And today I wanted to talk about an Indian stock which has been a perpetual favorite of mine. Bad times forced me to sell some of it, but I have a very, very, very tiny holding in this. And it would be very unfair to say that I made a lot of money in this. I didn't. But it's a stock which I've been tracking regularly and a stock which I've been recommending on and off. It is also a stock which I have covered in great detail in my book. I am talking about Titan, the rising crown jewel of the Tatas. Titan has a big history. Titan was started by the great J.R.D. Tata. Xerox Desai was the first in Tata man to start this company. It was started to make watches in India in competition to HMT. From there, it has grown in size and become a large company. But like in lives and times of all companies, there have been times when the company has struggled and done very badly. One such time was in 2002. The stock was available for 3 rupees because the jewelry business didn't take off, debt was extremely high, losses were huge, and nobody knew what would happen. This company is part owned by TITCO, the Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Company, and most people would have written off Titan at that stage. But Titan persevered, and if you had bought Titan at 3 rupees at that time, it was a 10 rupee stock, and 20 years is a good time to look back at it. The company has since thrived, prospered, and made money, and this is one of Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's big success stories. If you had put in a lakh of rupees, you would have bought 3,300. You would have bought 33,333 shares. Then you would have got a split of 1 is to 10 and a bonus before that. So you would have made 66,666 shares, and a 1 is to 10 split would have taken it to 6,66,666 shares. Today, the stock is trading around 2,500. As I'm talking, it's at 2,420 rupees. Assume it's 2,420 rupees. It's 168 crores in value. There has been the 22 times it has given dividend. I have added some. My team has added the dividend figures in this, but they've definitely not added if I had compounded this dividend further. That is, if I had reinvested the dividend every year in Titan, how much more money I would have made. The sum is amazing and mind boggling. Most of the time, we are only told about Wipro, Infosys, and Dr. Reddy. But in this case, is a case of a company in serious trouble. And when this company got into serious trouble, most people thought that the Tatas would abandon this company. Tatas are industrialists and not businessmen, and they abandon very little. And when they have to, they wind up the company, pay reduce, and move on. That was a private company, that was Tata Teleservices. Even Tata Teleservices, Maharashtra, which is a listed company, has survived and revived. It went extremely high on hopes it will do well, and when the business plans have not yet materialized, it has dropped back to its original level. But this story is not about TTML, and this story is about Titan. Titan as a company started as a watchmaker and expanded into jewelry. It struggled and there was a lot of mistakes of which I have covered a great detail in my book. If you go and look at that book, Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits, I would talk in great detail. This stock has grown in size in huge numbers and has done extraordinarily well. This is India's largest jeweler company. And from being a jeweler company, it has moved into a lifestyle company. It's started making scents. There are Titan scents, there are Tanera silks, there's a Titan I Plus, which is growing rapidly. It has a sub brand, it has several wearables, it has suddenly got into wearables, and it has done extremely well, and it's looking to expand into other businesses. Recently, it acquired Carrot Lane, and got into online jewelry businesses. It has always been at the forefront of opening new segments. The owner of Tangamail Jewelry, Ramesh, is a very close friend of mine. One day I asked him, what is the success of Titan? So he told me, Titan is not number one in any market. It is always the local retail jeweler who is number one in every market. But Titan is present across categories in various markets and is always number two or number three in any market. Sum of number two and number three across all markets makes it number one. It has jewelry is a business which involves a lot of trust. Most of the local jewelers have problem on the purity of jewelry, and to bring a caratometer to measure the purity of gold was the first thing the Tatas did, which nobody else did. So you knew what you were buying. Then there is the Tata trust that you know what you are getting. Even if you pay slightly more, you know you are getting pure gold. Titan also moved into corporate gifting much before others. So they have a series of products. More than 80% of their turnover comes from gold. Wearables is a big portion of it, and they have moved into scents and silk saris, as I have told you. In the coming years, silk saris is definitely going to become one of their largest portions. And so, why am I going on and on about it? Is because today the market perceives Titan as only a jewelry company and not as anything else. But in the years to come, the jewelry will become a portion of Titan. Like Tata Steel's famous ad once said, we also sell steel. This is not an idea. This is not to sell you to buy Titan now. That's a decision we will make on based on valuations and decisions at that point of time. Titan at this point of time is definitely overpriced and will correct if the business growth does not match up to it. If the business continues to grow, the price will definitely spike. This last 1 year has been a term for consolidating the price of Titan. Whenever there is a big drop in the price of Titan, one can definitely go ahead and look to buy. But the bigger story is that equity, if bought right and you sit tight and wait for nearly 20 years, you make a lot of money. It is not possible for me to pinpoint a stock today and say this is going to be the next Titan. That would be stupid of me and that would be next to impossible. But what it means is if you know a company which has a good promoter, has a long term view of things, and is growing continuously and can sensibly reinvest its capital in various businesses, and if the spare capital is reverted back to the shareholder over a long period of time, definitely value is created. This is what happened with Berkshire Hathaway, and this is what happened with Titan. So if somebody tells you Titan didn't go anywhere for 1 year and you must sell, look back over 20 years and see what Titan has done. This is an advertisement of why to buy a stock over a long period of time. So I hope you learn your lesson. When you pick a stock, even if you have bought it costly, keep on to it if the basics are right. Thank you for watching this program. If you like this video, hit the like button, press the subscribe button of my channel and turn on the bell notification. Kindly share this video with your friends and relatives. I once again thank you for your support for Biraj. After a successful event in Qatar, my team wanted to find out where to do an event. So they did a recce, they did a survey, and they found out that they would go back to my second home in Saudi Arabia, Dammam. So after nearly 20, 30 years, I'm going back to Dammam. The last time I was in Dammam was in 1990, and I'm going back there to do an event on the 10th of March. We have not yet decided where it will be in Dammam, but definitely I am visiting Dammam on the 10th of March, Friday. So those who are in and around Dammam or maybe in Jeddah should make a trip to see me, and I'm going to talk about investments on where you should put out your money. Those in Bahrain can drive across the causeway and join us. See you in Dammam on the 10th of March. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.